Etymology, or the study of word origins, is really fun, especially fictional etymology. We know now that the name of the region we'll explore in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is the Paldea region. What's with that name, and why is it that? Well, the first thing that pops into my head is paella, but maybe I'm just really hungry. It's the national dish of Spain, or at least that's what outsiders tend to think. According to Wikipedia, if you were actually in Spain, you find it to be less associated with the country as a whole, and more so, just the Valencian region. Despite that though, it is still the most world-renowned Spanish dish, and of course, I haven't said it enough already, this region is based on the Iberian Peninsula, which today is Spain and Portugal. Now, paella, it's super tasty. It's rice-based, and you throw in a big mix of various things: livestock, vegetables, beans, seafood, herbs, spices, whatever really. It's a big Neapolitan mix, which might be the idea here. We have a Pokemon region that's a big conglomeration of different peoples, Pokemon, and environments, and different kinds of nature. It's also the first open-world Pokemon game, like how paella is very open-ended in terms of the ingredients you add to it. And this also falls in line with Spain in terms of its history. While it's hard to say you invented something as broad as the concept of religious tolerance, the Iberian Peninsula is credited as the area that invented it, officially speaking, anyway. Having a large number of Christians, Muslims, and Jews all living in the same cities without there being constant conflict. Of course, this is centuries after a few bloody total takeovers, but sick of the bloodshed, the people of this region documented the concept of religious tolerance much earlier before anywhere else did it. It's simply the idea that despite their differences, they don't have to kill each other, or even keep themselves segregated from one another. They can be a big mix. Tolerance. Though Spain is not so religiously diverse these days, and plenty of religious massacres did happen centuries later, you know, like the Spanish Inquisition in the 14th century. But they had this tolerance concept as early as the 8th century. It's no wonder nobody expected the Spanish Inquisition. Tolerance like this was a big deal. They were way ahead of their time. It's a really good Paldea. It kind of rhymes with idea. That's what I was getting at there. But it's likely not named Paldea just because of the national dish that only kind of sounds like it. Clearly there's got to be some Spanish words in there, right? Like aldea, which means village, a place that you live, like a region. A bit odd to name an entire region after something as small as a village, but I mean, hey, people live there, they call it home, you call villages home, and they're there with all of their pals, their friends, because they are a friendly people in a friendly village of a region. Or maybe it's Pokemon Village, a P-Aldea. The P stands for Pokemon. Have anything to add? Let me know down below, and never stop using your noggin.